This is the Entertainment Buzz.
Hear me told ya.
Yo.
What them say? Up to the buzz. Me don't know. The buzz.
You know how we roll.
This is the Entertainment Buzz. Further on in the buzz.
That is why they part our things. And them searching. Like gorgeous on the clip them away.
What we gonna do right here is go back. Way back in the time. Starring all the respect of the ice soul. Like a flag. Hear me now. Somebody. Give it to.
Entertainment buzz are the real thing, man. Sight.
Yes, we want to say a very special welcome to the E-Buzz. I'm DJ Bones.
And I'm Kishima Francis. Also want to say big up to those of you who are watching us on the internet at iriafm.net, or if you're simply just listening via the 107s, it is the E-Buzz, and we promise to have a fantastic show as per usual.
Promise.
We will. We will.
Promise. Well, I know. You know, so I checked my glucometer. And my sugar level is so high.
So we're in for a hard time.
No, not hard. A sweet
Are
time.
that show was last night. I mean,
I don't know what
E-Buzz.
last night. What happened last night?
Focus.
No.
Focus.
You said that show was last night. What happened last night?
Can we Brian,
No,
what was that? You know what? Big up to our sponsor. Big up to Worthy Park Estate.
No,
Rum Bar Rum. With Rum Bar Rum, you raise the bar.
No,
that's the only thing that we're raising.
No,
tonight.
let me say
Rum
it one
Bar
more
Rum.
time
Yeah.
because them Bex from last week.
Say it again.
Worthy Park Estate. Rum Bar Rum. Raise the bar.
All right. Remember, you can also follow us on Instagram. It's IRIFM_JA. Twitter, IRI_FM. And Facebook, it's just IRIFM. Now, how do you want to get into things? You want to get into the hot topics?
Pasa. What's the deal with these drugs, people? So, George Nooks caught up with, or alleged, with some sort of paraphernalia.
The information that we're getting is that
Yes.
he's actually suing the state, or plans to sue the state for malicious prosecution and false arrest. And I don't want to misquote. So reports are that George Nooks was arrested in St. Andrew after police reportedly found a capsule which allegedly contained a substance believed to be cocaine. Now, further reports are that the singer allegedly threw away the capsule when police officers approached him. The singer was also accused of ingesting whatever was inside the capsule, and he was subsequently taken to the Kingston Public Hospital as a precaution. No, his attorney at law, Tom Tavares Finson, who is representing the singer, tells E-Buzz that George Nooks was released on Sunday without charge, and he also confirms that Nooks left the island on Monday, and he's currently in Barbados for an event. So he has not been charged, but this is not the first time he has had a run-in with the law. So in 2017. You will remember that they searched the bag and found cocaine, and he was arrested and charged and later released on an $80,000 bond. So that's that situation. And that matter is still before the court. So that's the latest.
Yeah. Wow. All
Right.
right.
Right now, I just got me a deal there.
That's true. But
All right.
But you know, if the law is against you, he is. And you know,
But he was released without charge.
I
on
know, and
Sunday
you know what it is,
for this
too?
situation. It's just that, you know, there is a matter presently before the court.
Right.
Regarding
The same thing.
a similar,
Same
so.
thing. Big up all of my police brethren them. There's one in the studio. Blessings. Yeah, man. All right. But you know, it's so beautiful because we have such great talent.
No, absolutely.
studio
How do you
tonight.
want? Do you want to do a drum roll and we have the introduction?
No, Rasta. What I really want to talk about is when you go to the zoo and you see a lion. but him have the wrong color. Him go blue. Blue Lion. And the brother have on a blue shirt.
Well, I mean, he's repping his name.
Blue. So guess what? You know what I love with this program is the diversity of the talent that we always get every week. Nesbeth is here, and you want to see Nesbeth outfit, you know.
He's matching, of course,
Yo,
with
the man-
Shuga,
hey,
who is also in the
Hey,
building.
the man match out, you know. And then Shuga, wooga, baby. How you doing, baby girl? You all right?
I'm good.
Yeah, I know you good, girl. You all right? Everything good?
Calm down.
You see that hair?
Exactly.
You see that hairstyle that you have? It look like you walk into one GPS pole.
It's fab.
But
You're
I-
rocking it, Shuga.
And me not lie, you, GPS make you look good.
Thank
Because,
you.
all right.
But welcome, though, Shuga, Nesbeth, and
Shuga,
of course, our
Nesbeth.
music artist, Blue Lion. Welcome.
Blue Lion.
Thank you.
We'd like to start with you. One of the things that we do every week on this program is to provide a platform for upcoming talent to showcase their talent. This week is you. Blue Lion, the name, how that come about?
The name came about, it's a hereditary thing. It was a name accepted after much resistance. So,
Yeah?
it was a
How
bunch
so?
different variations of,
And hereditary, I'm assuming that somebody in your family had the name before.
my sperm donor has the name Super Blue.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Lord.
Shots fired early.
No. That's a rapid M16.
Okay.
All right.
And, it is the beginning of Child Month. So part
Yeah.
of our conversation, our discussion tonight is to look at celebrity parents and or children. And,
Him
just
say
children
sperm
in
donor.
general.
Seriously?
It's a conversation
No,
that we
it-
have.
No,
but-
the
but
month.
no.
This, you serious? That's
It's
the month.
child-
This month, it starts today.
Today. Yeah.
All right, so Blue Lion,
Yeah.
sperm donor, really?
Yeah.
So you know you don't know your
take
father.
on the name.
I just told you.
Yeah.
Sperm donor.
Sperm donor. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Without going so, 'cause that could be
All
a
right.
very bitter argument.
No, but eventually it will come up again.
It has
will
to come up.
resurface again. But take us on that journey as it relates
Musical.
to how you got started in
Yeah.
music.
Throughout the years in school, music just became a thing. Learning songs and falling in love with songs and how they express emotions and ideas and stuff like that. So
Yes.
see, when you have people like Tupac and DMX and these people, Buju, explaining their life experiences and things that they see and all these stuff, and just being creative. Just something that fell in love and also a thing where people say, oh, it's in your DNA already. So
Here's a question I want to ask you, Blue. You talk about music. Does it fill a void in your life?
yeah.
And how so?
If Titan can't reach the studio after a week or two or something like that because
Yeah.
of regular life business,
Yes.
start to feel agitated and irritated like a coke fiend when I have your
Got you.
fix.
It's sort of like an addiction to you.
Yeah.
Does it relieve stress? Does it make you feel better about, sometimes, we all have bad days. We have bad scenarios. Does music fix that for you?
Yeah, it helps you, relieve stress, forget certain things for a while, escape, as you may, and sometimes even find a solution for the problem.
That's true.
How would you describe your style of music?
It's a sort of mix between dancehall and hip hop.
Got you.
However, it doesn't take. It's not like a dancehall trap thing. It doesn't take away the elements that make dancehall most
You're
of
not
the time.
locking yourself in any box.
No, the Titan is a creative, so we create. It's just right now we're dealing with dancehall.
What are you promoting now in terms of music? Single, whatever. Title?
We have the album coming out and singles from the album. So the album is named Super Blues Bastard Son.
What's it called?
Super Blues Bastard Son.
Super Blues Bastard Son.
And
Yeah.
Super Blue, that's your dad.
Well, hey,
Yeah.
hey, Blue Lion father. Yeah,
So-
get it in a
So
youth.
you're from
Yeah.
the islands. You're from Trinidad. Or?
Trinidad.
Boy, you doing? You're not doing no soca
Why?
down here, boy?
Why?
Reggae.
Okay. Based on the name of the album, how would you then describe the tracks? Is it a continuation telling your tale in terms of you being the bastard son of Super Blue? I mean, what's the direction on it?
It's the title serves as a purpose to let people stop doing certain things. Whenever Titan goes and gives music and say, here's the work, and people like it, after doing their due diligence and research, or someone around says, yo, you know you're talking to Super Blue son, Faye and Lyon's brother, right, the conversation kind of shifts from the music now.
Right.
Yo, really? You should do a song with him. You should do this, do that. And then when they find out that we don't link, we don't talk, they all of a sudden turn into a psychologist. You should call him. Why? You shouldn't carry this burden
They
and
don't-
rare. We don't know where them get the psychology degree from.
They don't get that it's not that easy to do that.
No, it's not even that.
It's not even possible sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah, it's that. But
Bones don't fuel it.
No,
But let's
no.
hear it.
I can be honest with you. I can relate to what you're saying.
Right. No, I know.
Yeah.
I mean,
And let me ask you a question now. So we understand the name of the album. Are there any particular tracks? How many tracks are on it? And which one of the tracks, if you can seriously say so, is your favorite?
we're,
It's hard, you know, that way there.
it is hard because we're not totally finished. We're working up to the last minute.
How many tracks are on it? How
So-
many tracks you're planning to have on it?
We're planning 10.
10 tracks.
However, it's looking like it may be a few more. But we're trying to squeeze it down to 10.
Any collaborations on there?
We have Dexter Daps on one of the tracks. And that's probably about it. We try to keep it tight.
It's concentrated Blue Lion.
Yeah, because when you receive a project from an artist, it should be the artist, really.
I agree.
It's not Titan is not DJ Khaled.
Can I be honest with you? You? Trinidad is where you're from.
Yeah.
Your accent is non-existent.
I mean,
I give thanks.
If you listen carefully, you will hear.
It
you
is
will
just
hear
so slight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I would expect if you say, boy,
Boy.
I talked to a girl last night. And the girl said to me, boy, I talked to you. I got to do some carnival. Like, Michelle said, you know? But you have nothing like that. Is it that you're here too long or what? How your accent so?
First of all, don't think the Trinidadians would appreciate your.
No, it's horrible.
imitation.
But you can say that if I say girl, I think girl is Trinidadian. What do you think?
I don't think so.
All right, so how you gonna say girl then?
Girl.
No, Jamaican.
You made an effort to do
No,
that.
Mario,
but
you work on a
Blue
Jamaican
Lion,
there.
I want to hear your sound. So give us something a cappella on the fly.
Oh, as far as
No, for music. I
For
mean,
music.
He might think his accent.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Sing
so
something for
sing
you.
something for you.
Or do-
Yo, JJ, no trust them youth there. Power with your Monday, sell you out Tuesday. Now for them a bandwagon is and groupie. All I wait for the opportunity to stab you in your back because the bad mind is make some boy not have no loyalty.
You know, say you sound Jamaican, right? This up. To me.
Okay. In terms of live performances, where can we see you?
Right now we
Give him a play a song there.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a fan right there. Yeah, where we can see you? Like performance.
New York. There's a show coming up in New York with Dexter and Spice. It's looking like Titan will be a part of that.
Of course.
Yeah.
In terms of social media, how can people reach you on those platforms?
BlueLion.com, BLULYON.com. Everything is there. One-stop shop, merchandise, songs, videos, interviews.
And
that.
all platforms.
All platforms.
So we're talking Twitter, we're talking Instagram, Facebook.
Instagram, Facebook, everything. Blue Lion Vivo, which the 2 singles are on. The music videos for the 2 singles are on, everything.
That is absolutely awesome.
In terms of your immediate plan, what is that now? Because currently you're in Jamaica, but you reside in Trinidad.
Titan is a world citizen, so we reside anywhere we turn up. Right now, we reside in an IRI FM studio. bed set up somewhere around there.
But
So.
remember, me tell you, you're not have no passport for you, so.
Don't need a passport.
No,
when you-
but you have like a temporary
But-
visa.
So
Oh.
you're here in Jamaica now. What is your ultimate goal, like in terms musical goal?
Oh, musical goal. We're trying to take it as far as possible, international, musical act, and may reach the four corners of the world with the music. So if you get a chance to listen to songs, you will see some of them are rough, authentic dancehall. Some of them are a bit more smoother. It's Link Up and Goodbye are the two singles right now. Link Up is a very smooth, nice, spoken very low for ladies and stuff like that.
I think we should play Link Up. What
Yeah,
you think?
Yeah, you
DJ
should do
Brian,
that.
drop
Let-
something. Let's hear Blue
Let's
Lion.
hear Blue Lion, Link Up.
Turning up a headphone now, turning up, make me hear myself them now. No text message and no phone tip. About time I see you in a person. No club in the night, baby. Come over with your friends then, baby. Yo, come make me link up now. Bring your friends to meet my friends and make me link up now. We can chill, all the vibes have a drink or two. Oh Lord, baby girl, tell me where you are, where you are, oh, link up now. Bring your friends to meet my friends and make me link up now. We can chill, all the vibes have a drink or two. Oh Lord, baby girl, tell me where you are, where you are, oh. You say chillin', bring children, you know do it. So we have to all a vibe and that's cool with me. Bring your friends and if one of them ugly, don't worry. Banjo will take one for the team. If them smoke, we can get trees. And if them drink, we have Hennessy. And we can have a good time creating some memories. That picture with your sensitivity. Yeah, me want see you now, now, now. Tell me yes, don't say no, 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 girl. Hold a fresh, put on some nice clothes. Then call your girlfriends who are roll and come make me link up now. Bring your friends to meet my friends and make me.
All right, Blue Lion. Yeah, that track definitely has a vibe, and like Bones was saying, you really don't sound
Blue Lion.
Trinidadian.
You're sure a Trinidad you come from? I don't think a Trinidad you come from,
Yeah, Trinidad. Went to school in Trinidad and everything.
No, me hear a little accent right there. And the first me hear nothing.
We're not trying to hide anything.
Let me tell you something, boy. What going on there with you? Huh? I think you find some girl you want to talk to.
Oh, that? And just learn it just to talk to the girl?
I try in the Trinidad accent. I don't know if it's right.
All right, you're going to practice in a break.
Do me a favor now.
We also
give me
have
a strong Trini sentence. Because I mean, nah lie you. What you give me now? Away.
It don't work like that.
All right, so how it work?
It just have to be around a bunch of Trinidadians and then eventually it will forward.
You think so? All right.
Yeah.
All right,
Have to be in the element, you know?
Yeah, you have to
One
have
of them
that
things.
vibe and the surroundings.
Yes.
All right. We
Okay.
also have Shuga and
Okay.
Nesbeth. Shuga, welcome again.
Greetings.
We see that you're doing fantastic things. You just launched your foundation. Talk to us a little bit about Femme Phenomenal.
Femme Phenomenal Foundation. I mean, it's geared towards bringing awareness to incest, rape, manipulation, and other forms of abuse. Yeah, right now, the foundation was launched in March, on the 8th of March, International Women's Day. Yeah. And our first project is a school tour. So we're presently on that school tour, and we've done 3 legs so far. Brimmervale High School in St. Mary, Vauxhall High in Kingston, and yesterday we were at Cedric Titus High.
What's the response like? I mean, what's the children's reaction to what you're going into the schools with? Because it is a very necessary and serious and heavy topic that you have to still communicate with our children to bring awareness. But how are they responding?
They are very receptive to what we're bringing to them, because, it's apart from the Femme Phenomenal Foundation. I mean, we have the Safe School Police Unit who is also partnering with us, and they have given us that platform to go into the schools, to deliver these messages to the children. And we have Men with a Message, You know, they are ex-convicts who, you know, them go prison and them know about life behind bars and them live the bad life and, you know, so them come with a good message and them talk to the youth them. And then we have the entertainers and you know them love entertainment. People just love excitement.
Very important too.
So them can't wait for the part there, but we make sure we bring the message.
Here's a question I have to you, and it's so simple.
Yeah.
Why? Why this particular
Why?
topic?
Why? Why not though? You know,
But why?
it is personal to me.
That's what I wanted to find out. If
Yeah.
there was something that was close to your
A
heart.
personal man. When I was 8, and I share this with the students. When I was
Share it,
8,
baby.
when I was 8 years old, this man in my community, every evening or every morning, every time he's a neighbor, so every time
Yes.
I pass him yard, him always after touch me.
Wow.
Him used to pinch up my little breast them at 8. And, you know, I wasn't aware then what he was doing and what that was about, but it was uncomfortable.
Most.
It was very uncomfortable. And now, at this age, may I say, okay, you can imagine some little pitney, some man a touch up some pitney now, them not really know what going on yet, you know.
Yeah.
But when them realize what was happening to them, trust me, them are going to understand what going on. And it's so sad. And, I mean, I don't want to go too deep, but I was further
deep.
molested when I was 17. You know,
Yes.
I saw my friend when we were in 5th form in high school. I was
Yes.
molested. My best friend was molested. And, you know, it seemed like it's a thing.
It's
A thing. Like, it's a, like, I don't know. I don't want to call it a part of our culture.
No.
No.
But you know
It
what?
just coming like it's
Can't
a
accept
thing
that.
where, you know, nobody now say nothing, nobody now do nothing about it. There's also, you know, girls go through them something here and they talk about it with their parents and nobody now do nothing about it. It
Yes.
just stay right
Yes.
there. So in my community where I come from, in Amobia, it happen. You know, and many other communities. So
Yeah.
I just saw the need to just talk about this,
You know-
bring awareness to the students, because I feel like the best place we start are in the schools.
Absolutely. And
Yeah.
especially right now, Shuga, you're telling your story, and somewhere out there is a child, a boy or a girl
Always.
who is experiencing a similar
can relate.
situation, but because of that fear factor.
Yeah, man.
What would you say to that child or children who are in a situation, they're listening, but they just need that voice to say, look,
Break the silence.
break the cycle.
Break the
and
silence, because you see, when you don't talk, you give the raper man there,
More power.
Or
and you give him
woman.
another opportunity
Yes.
to do it to somebody else.
Yes.
Him not stopping her.
All right, here's the thing, Sugar. And I want to commend you for being so frank with us
Yeah.
in terms of, and obviously what you're doing is something that a lot of people can relate to. What I want to find out from you is, what's the response been like since you've launched in terms of even people coming forward in terms
Wow.
of what has
Support.
happened, or maybe something similar happened to you, happened to them, and if you got enough forthcoming of folks coming, and how's it
A
been?
whole heap of people are come forward and I said,
Same.
listen, there's something here, me go through it too. When me did look at this happen, somebody sent me an email, you know, with a story, her story, and she was like, listen, from she a little pitney, her auntie, man.
What?
Yeah, man. The
So
aunt went to work and the man she used to have to, you know, let him in when he got home from work.
Yes.
And she said one night, him just grab her nightie and that was it. And she never, of course, she had pitney, she didn't understand. She didn't understand what was happening
Right.
to her, you know. But in the morning when she told her father, he never believed her. As a matter of fact, them beat her
Which
and
happens
said she
a lot.
lied.
Yeah, which
Yeah,
happens
man,
a
that
lot.
happens all the time.
So Sugar, with all this information that you're getting, what do you do with this information? You contact the CDA. I mean, what's the follow-up procedure?
Well, right now, like I said before, we're working with the Safe School Police Unit.
Yes.
And them really know how the thing going on. You see, me just have a platform. I'm an entertainer. I believe so we can get involved in a community projects, you know. And because this platform that we have, it's not only for music.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
We can do more with it, you know. And I figured that, all right, since me go through something like this and I couldn't find anybody to share with, I never feel comfortable enough because, you know, it didn't feel like something I wanted to share with anybody, and I didn't. I didn't. I kept it to myself. You know, just imagine a man, a hold on upon you and I tell you, say, listen, you see, today, my woman, she depend on her menses, so you have to be my woman. Just imagine a man tell a little girl that.
Disgusting.
And
What do you do?
And here's another thing to Shuga. Because maybe of the embarrassment,
Exactly.
women don't come forward when things happen. And it probably takes a time, maybe a long period before they have the confidence to say, this happened to me. What would you say to people, women like that, who that it just happened to them, and them say, boy, is a person, maybe a family member, or a close family friend?
I can only encourage people, you know, to
Speak
be
up.
brave enough and just talk.
It's very important that they
That's
get it
all
out.
I can do because I was there and it took me a whole heap of years because of 2019 now, and that happened from I was 17. And I remember in 2016 or 2017 thereabout, I saw Tanya Stevens made a post on Facebook, and when I read it, I just start bawl and I said, boy, I wrote my story and I sent it to Tanya and I sent it to Elise Kelly.
Yes.
You know, and they both reached out to me and, you know, they offered, you know, comfort and a shoulder, and they make me know, say, listen, when you're ready for talk, we're there here, man. We're there. You have a shoulder where you can lean on. And I felt good, but I still wasn't ready. And that from when?
Yeah.
2016. And
And I think-
2019
and
now.
Sugar, one of the most important things is that a forum or an area has to be designated to make you ready to talk.
Yeah.
Because it's not easy.
Yeah, like a focus group.
A focus group,
Yeah.
something like that. Because I've spoken to police or people who kind of involved in that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It is never easy. And almost 90% of the time, people who suffer these abuses never come forward because of embarrassment, because...
Not only that, I mean, I can only imagine it's a traumatic situation,
That's the
and
base.
you have to go through a healing process
Yeah.
before you are able to
have the confidence to come
relive.
Before you're comfortable enough.
Yeah, or even be able to relive that horrific moment.
Yeah.
Can you give
And the
us...
truth is, every time, I don't know,
it's hard.
I'm at a point now where I can talk about this. I don't know if I'm going to cry tonight.
Feel
but
free
every
to.
time I talk about it, it takes me right back to the moment.
Of course.
Especially when I have to go through the details, you know? It just brings me right back. And I imagine a child out there going through that. You know, it is sad. And I believe that us as a community, we need to look out for one another. Because
Absolutely.
We're
it
in
is
child months. We're in child month now. Today's May 1.
Yeah.
For the children who are probably experiencing this thing that you're talking about now, we're giving you this platform to talk to them straight, online and on air. How would you encourage them to speak out? Because this is a very ticklish subject. It is not easy to come out, but do you believe that the earlier you come out is the better for you?
it is the better for you. And you know what it is? I can only encourage. Like I say, all I can do is share my experience and encourage anybody out there who is going through something like this, or if you have already gone through something like this.
Yes.
Talk about it. There must be somebody you can trust, you know.
Pastor,
The
family
pastor,
member,
a
somebody.
guidance counselor, a family member. If you share it with your mother or your dad and nobody believes, I mean, there are cases where fathers are molesting their daughters.
Yes.
as well.
But there
So
is
that's
a case
serious,
in
innit?
the news where an 8-year-old saw his dad and told the mom, and the dad held the 8-year-old boy hostage, and there was a standoff with police, and he actually stabbed his child before he was subsequently shot and killed by police.
Yeah.
So that in itself is just, it's just crazy. And I think each and every one of us who has a platform, and like we have been highlighting and identifying that the community has a role, and too many of us are conveniently silent. Too many of us know of a situation, an incident, a child, or you are seeing telltale signs, but you just remain conveniently silent.
I want to cut you. I want to say something because I notice something what we always do too. You mentioned that you saw something in the news today about, you know, that 8-year-old child. For a moment, everybody talks about it. And then, as soon as Belfoot pants come in, that everybody talk about. Nobody don't care about what really matter anymore.
It's called a news cycle.
And just dead and gone.
Its cycle is very sharp and very fast.
Yeah, man, we have to stand up. We have to stand up long.
Let's bring in Nesbeth, who is a father, and we see how hands-on you are.
What a man for comb here.
With your daughters.
Nesbeth, you can't comb here now.
I have this thing in my head. I saw you on Instagram washing your daughters' hair. Teaching them how to drive. Just the little things you do with them. And I just have that image, and it gives me a warm feeling. Nesbeth, welcome again. Father of the Year.
Blessed love Jamaica. You know, it's always a blessing and a pleasure to be here. And of course, you know, I love my kids.
Well, we know that.
You know, from the depths of my heart. We know, say, no man know the time or the hour. So we just do as much as we can possibly do in this time. And what I do realize that, all right, since my wife has passed on, I have even drawn closer to my kids. I draw closer to them for many different reasons. One of the key reasons are I try to make sure they're happy at every given moment. Why? Because, you know, when they are not happy, the mind tends to idle. And to roam and to think about things. And because we have gone through such a tragic situation, sometimes I don't want the mind to stuck right there. And then it mold them into be somebody hungry. So everything, you know, me and them are friends. But it never happened overnight because I have to push away the old way of dealing with kids and accept the new reality. The whole way is that you try to impose just about everything you grew up on, sidetracking what they are living. You know, because at two different times we are talking about the past and the present. So it's like, that is what I understand, because I used to get it wrong until I start, you know, trying to ease back. And you have to compromise as a parent as well, because sometimes you have to give them like a room and space so that you can really see which part them headspace there, understand them, so that you can even, because it is one, if there is a book, that is telling one how to grow a child, it doesn't matter how much of a scholar you are, you will absorb that knowledge. But then the other thing is to impart it. Because you will be the best reader and you will understand it to a point. But then when you are now supposed to teach it, you falter right there because you try to teach it in a fixed way. Like you have to know your child.
And not only that,
do what you have to do.
But even teaching in a fixed way, that is why even our schools are failing, because everybody has a different learning pattern. Because one of the key things you said is to do away with what you know and deal with your children in the know, getting to understand them. Not completely, of course, but
a little balance. You have to create a balance.
Because we grew up in a time where if you would interject or say something to your parents, that would be perceived as you know, have no manners. I mean, how dare you? When at the same time, how do you expect our children to express themselves? Because it is a part of expression. You can't suppress them and say, okay, shut you down, shut up, don't say anything, you don't have any manners, and then that is what they grow
Nesbeth, listen to me
to
now.
learn as norm.
I am not a father. I have no children.
Adapt one.
Adapt one.
But you have the money can maintain.
But,
anyway,
but
continue.
Nesbeth, you said something that I think is extremely important. And I think what you said was, you are their friend, right? I see you and your daughters, you're on Instagram, you're listening to your own songs. And the two of you are sing the song and are having fun. And what to me that creates is a level of comfort between you and your children, that they can talk to you about anything. And they can come to you with anything. And to me, the way you relate to them, if something should go wrong, you are the first person they would run to and say,
yeah,
Daddy, so and so.
As me say, it never just happen bam like that.
You know, happen with a lot of parents see there, because they don't have that line of communication.
Yeah, and that is it.
And you do have it.
And this is it. It's like I do far more things than you have seen on social media. Because I can't post everything on social media like that. But one of the key reasons why I posted a lot of stuff with the kids on social media is to see how much I can do for this country, and not just this country, but for the world. Okay. Put aside celebrity. We're talking about parent here. You understand? So whether you're a celeb or not, if you find yourself wearing the shoe of a parent, then you're expected to do parent stuff. Now, we understand that we have a big issue. We have a big problem in Jamaica. Yeah. A lot of people think that your home, my home, and your home can be totally two different homes. You know?
Most times it is.
So this is what happened. People have to understand that people living condition have a lot to do with their mental state.
True.
And so when you see people in the street, when one room have 7 or 8 people live in there, and when you see them up on the street, God bless the one will probably tell you good morning or good afternoon.
Because of what they're going through.
Understand that they're going through something that you yourself probably don't even aware of.
And can relate to
and
either.
Guess what go on now? Yeah. The system has been repeating itself for so many years, and we're locked in the dark. What happened is that, from my analogy, I stand to be corrected, out of the 100%, you always have 95% left behind and 5% make it through. When the 5% make it through, what happened? Most people applaud the 5% and started to tell the 95%, why can't you be like a Nesbeth? When in reality, the system make it so difficult for more people to excel. So when the 5% out, the system, all the system need to do, they need to fix the system that you have 95% people being successful and the 5% left behind. At that time, we can understand 95% will rush to help the 5%. When there's only 5% that elevate from the slum, the 5%, the loads on the back of the 5% to help the 95% is really and truly, you can put it in an impossible state, you know.
Even though sometimes you do have a percentage within the 95% who does not necessarily want the help, because sometimes people have to genuinely want that help.
No, but listen, we have to strive for a culture of excellence.
Yes.
No, I'm not disputing that, but sometimes you will find like it's like you're beating a dead log.
No.
If you really want it more than somebody, or you want to get that change. Like I have to want change. I have to be in a space and be operating at a level where I myself see myself wanting to excel.
Yeah, but you would not. Some people are they are so locked in themselves based on their experiences. Because remember, most of us inner city youth, even the ones that made it through, have mental issues,
That's true.
Some is more than some. So I don't want you to think that because the handful make it through, they are good like that, because we have moments that we reflect back, knowing how difficult it was to reach where we at. Anyway, I'm not going to carry the reason alone.
No, but it's
important. It's important what you say.
But it take a whole heap of program.
It still ties in because it's a part of parenting and it's the growing up process. But let's get Blue Lion in here because he dropped one of the biggest bombs at the start of the show. And, we go to a break. So let's go to a break before we delve into that. The discussion is really hot.
Boy,
but you want to lighten the mood
hold
a
on,
bit?
hold on. You see, the way Nesbeth, boy, the man dig a hole with it deep. And, Nesbeth, one of the things I want to tell you, I want to big you up, because what you were talking about is something that a lot of people, especially parents, need to understand. And Shuga and
Blue Lion.
We are going to go to a break now. The way the reasoning deep a while ago, I'm trying to put on my snorkel and come out tight. But we're going to go to a light mood. So guess what? How we do this is it's not a dehydrated break. We're going to go to a rhythm and all I know, I got DJ, sing, whatever. Sugar, we know how you work already. Well, yeah, you got to tell me, say you're hoarse now. In our work.
All right, so DJ Brian is going to drop a beat.
Something dusty.
We got Nesbeth, Shuga, Blue Lion.
Turn it up. Blue Lion, because you the Trinidadian boy. Give me something.
All right. Yeah. Blue Lion, yeah.
Yep.
R-E-F-M. I was feeling once, round a halfway tree then. Reach me light, I feel like my when one police boy drive past me, then circle round like he want come check me and get me. Yo, me have to run with a jet speed. Nah, stop, me nah go make the boy catch me. You must be mad, me nah go let him get me. Hold on, hey, me run through the gully side, past hilltop, reach Gaza, and me turn by the ramping shop. Scale a fence and you jump, drop and scale it again, forget it back. That's when him catch me, rough me up, get handcuff and arrest me. Him say straight to the jail, him a take me. And when them lock me up, me not gonna get free. I me say, Lord, please, officer, allow me. Officer, allow me. Allow me, make me like my... Please, officer, allow me. Officer.
You can't say spliff, you know.
Oh, we just have to make sure.
Say spliff, youth. You done?
Yeah, man, you're passing.
Alright, so you want now.
Hey, it may only be another minute. It may only be another minute. Nesbeth to the world again. It may only be another minute. It may only be another. Big up me kids, them. I am a success story.
Yeah.
Success. A success story. I am a success story. IRE-FM station. A success story. Again, I am a success story.
Yes.
Success. A success story. I am a success story. Sugar.
Alright, pass me the gasoline with a good lighter. No for them deserve for dash in a fire. Me never know Jamaica would have reached that state, yeah. Where we have a call for informer. No one here no blasted so strong, yeah. You can't tell me who murder little Tina. And no fishy, I tell no market your daughter. She too force ripe in a body rider. Big man, she are just 14. You are 45 from you all off. A little girl, you now flex to right. Right now me feel fi fight, cause Cabrin little daughter is still my child. She a 14, you a 45 from you all off. A little girl, you now flex to right. And right now me feel fi fight, cause Cabrin little daughter. Your time, Kashima.
Sing something, Kashima. Ladies and gentlemen, brand new Kashima.
Too forward. Sing and sing.
Sure, Rasta.
Run bar, white overproof rum. The new taste are the best under the sun. And you know when we raise in the bar, put it somewhere them can't take it down. 100% Jamaican. Yo, the rum is smooth in the mud. Share a drink on the ends with your friends. Run bar of the fight for the link up them. Raise the bar, them can't take it down. Raise the bar, them can't take it down. Rum bar, white overproof rum. Ching!
Must be 18 years or older. Drink responsibly.
Everybody feel irate when they listening to irate. Everybody love irate. Speedy. Check this. Yeah. On top of the world I'm looking down on creation, and the only explanation that I could find. Maneuver come. All of the struggles in our life where we face, maneuver come. And it's over now. It's over now. All of the pain and the trials of we bear, it's over now. Man, I lead right now. Top of the league right now. Me life and a perfect work of art, but we make the art work and go. And the art can bleed right now. For me friend them when not they have to see it right now. That you should have they have to see it now. Life sweet now. Maneuver come. All of the struggles in the life of the face, maneuver come.
From the rising of the sun that started the year, Aja alone a guide the way. So we have to give thanks from day to day. Till Eden them can't conquer way. Them can't define my destiny. Them can't stop what God planned for we. Wake up another day, another struggle. Hungry, I tell me say a pot of it bubble. The gas done, all of a sudden. Can't even get a thing for borrow from a cousin. Every problem come down one time when me can't even find a time. But before me think about crime, me and kneel down before the Most High. Yeah. When I call on Jaja, I know that He will answer. Yeah. When I scream His name, He's always on time. From the rising of the sun that started the year.
Time to say goodbye to all the dirty people in my life. If you not like me, you not have to, so it's alright. You not pay my bills, so say what you like. No business about you at all, so goodbye, goodbye, bye, bad mind, bye.
I reckon I didn't lick that.
Goodbye. Time for clean out my life, dash with some people. Some friends, all family get deleted. Enough naga like me, they don't need to. I don't need no friends, me only need few. me phone I go clean too. Delete contact people me no speak to. It no make sense me have your phone number when me call. Me can't reach you.
Welcome back. If you're just joining us, it's the E-Buzz. Oh my God. Blue Lion, Shuga, Nesbeth. This today is May 1st. It's Child's Month. And we are talking about the children, the influence, and of course the influence of the parents on the kids, and of course the kids on the parents. We're talking with Nesbeth earlier, Shuga, and Blue Lion.
Mm-hmm.
Nesbeth, you're very influential with your kids. You're friends with them. You interact great with them. Do you learn from them? Is there any particular lesson that you have learned from your girls that you can remember? All the children.
I've learned so many. Again, as I said,
yes.
One of the key things that I have learned is to listen to them and
very
understand
important.
that they're living in their time.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
You know, them can all sometimes them say, Daddy, you're gonna get, Daddy,
right.
you old man. So, you know, so they're basically telling you that, listen, this is what I go on now, you know, Daddy. Step up to the task now. And so now we have to meet them. And so sometimes they might tell you something where really and truly, yes, it's a danger. But meeting them, you know, come at them. To say that, no, sometimes you have to allow them to make even a step. And many times them return and say, Daddy, you know, say, what dare you that tell me? And me realize, and them thing they bring forth a joy in my heart because me no make them feel like a prisoner. It's not a police over a prisoner. It is a father over a child.
I have a serious question for you, Nesbeth. Has any of your children given you information that you're probably, just like you said, this is going now. Have any of your kids given you information that has been integral to your career?
Yeah, man. My kids, them when time them ready to listen my song, them and tell
just
me
give me one example that you can remember. That stands out in your memory the strongest.
There's loads of them. My daughter will hear one song and say, Daddy, that song there.
Never tell you say song not sound good.
Something need for fixing that song there. No, so me come home and I play a song and say, but this is what I normally do. I like them listen to the song there.
Right, okay.
But me no come happy like, you know, me I say, just I come from studio. This is the song.
Right.
So sometimes I give them the song for listen and me I do something else but my mind up on the song. And I look and I glance them reaction cause more time the reaction says a whole lot more than even the words.
And you know, them determined if it bust to it.
Yeah, man, them I tell you, say, Daddy, something need to change on that song, yeah. I go listen it a couple more times and then I go tell you. Sometimes some part of them tell you in the song, yeah, I say, no, man, the song, that's all right. But then again, you move on and you do a correction so them sister bonafide, them can communicate with you.
And that's what I said to you because what I wanted to find out from you, there has to be maybe one specific incident.
That's why I tell you, say, based on how
that really changed how you do a song.
There's a whole lot of things.
Yeah.
But let's bring in Blue Lion because, I mean, we're looking at parents, communication,
and soca,
and that kind of thing. And the bomb that you drop, this
Soca
is where we
time,
revisit it to say, where did your dad go wrong in terms of your situation and parenting? That can communication fix it?
No, communication can't fix it. Here we go on. The situation is good the way it is. You know? The album is not named the way name what it is because of some bad harboring feelings. Here, you know? And that's what a lot of people misunderstand. It's a situation where we have our thing and it's good where it's at. You there or you there. We're over here. And that's where it is. The one thing Titan will say is when you can't keep promises, eventually you should stop making promises, right? Because you can't keep them. If you continue to keep those, to make those promises that you know you can't keep, then you seem to be thinking that the person you're making promises to is a fool. If you don't seem to think that, you're treating them like that without knowing that.
You know, I'm glad you said that, because when you say they shouldn't think that way, and you just listen to the title, there's only one way to think. Meaning that, boy, my old man never did with me good at all.
No, there's a duality in it.
Explain the duality, which you did a little bit a while ago. But, I mean, it's really hard because, and a lot of people can relate to what you're saying. Because when you talk to multinational people, they will tell you, me and my old man never get along. Either him left my mother or him diss my mother.
Or he was a promise breaker.
Something like that. And they don't realize the repercussions on the child when the father does these stupid things.
Or mother.
Or mother. Because mothers do it too, but in terms of ratio, I'm more the daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
Are you a parent?
Titan wishes not to speak about that.
You have to talk. A child month.
Titan does what he feels like doing.
Yeah, but
Titan has no have in his life.
So right now you're a father, right?
Titan
How many
doesn't.
kids you got?
Titan is not going to speak on that.
2?
Do you have any
3?
parenting tips?
Parenting tips?
Mm-hmm.
How about a life tip for people, period?
Go ahead.
Stop depending so heavily on ear-to-ear information instead of actually looking up what the information you received was and if it actually is true. How many people pass around information as though they actually researched it themselves? Same thing with the title, Super Blues Bastard Son. People perceive the word bastard as such a horrible thing. One person even asked, do you actually see yourself as a bastard? The actual definition of the word bastard is as child born out of wedlock.
Right, yeah,
that's enough people.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Probably the person who even asked me that is probably a bastard too. Mm-hmm. It's nothing really too wrong about it. It's a common thing. But we played on the perceived social understanding of the word.
Mm-hmm.
It was just passed around and now it's, oh, you're a dirty scoundrel, you're a dog. That's what it's perceived as. But did you really take time to look at what it actually means?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, again, one of the most things that irritates Titan. The root of all evil is what?
Money.
That's what everyone says? Yes?
No, it depends
Evil.
to each his own.
That's what it says in the Bible?
Well, in our world.
In our world. We always hear the root of all evil is money. Exactly. Those 3 little words in front of that statement
of money, yes,
changes the whole meaning of the statement.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The love of money.
How so?
If money was the root of all evil, everybody who have a dollar would be evil.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? You have to take the time to research things. Again, some of the man them a sing song, you know. Burn the pagans, them and the this and that. Do you know what pagan really means?
Tell us.
Pagan is someone who has a different religion than you. Has nothing to do with devil worship or not. So the Muslim who live in his life very nicely, taking care of the family, probably doing charity events, is a pagan to a Christian.
That's true.
And vice versa. That's all it means. But when you don't take the time to research these things, or take the time to learn.
When you're ignorant of a subject, it is a serious sin.
That's our next thing, the word ignorant. People use it like you're just stupid. It doesn't mean it.
A lot of people in Jamaica think that when you're ignorant, you're angry.
Yeah, angry, yes.
And this is not true.
No, the word is cantankerous.
Cantankerous, across.
All right, your message is strong, and it is very fitting.
And I still want to know why you're not talking about the picnic them. So we're going to find out about that. And that's just going to come up after the break. We have a break coming up.
We have another break. So we're going to go for a quick break. When we come back, more Inside the Bus. We have Nesbeth, Shuga, and her Newsic artist, Blue Lyon.
I'm a brethren, Michael Marsh, who's going to sing later.
Rum bar, white overproof rum. The new taste are the best under the sun. And you know when we raise in the bar, put it somewhere them can't take it out. 100% Jamaican. Yo, the rum is smooth in a man. Share a drink on the ends with your friends. Rum bar of the fight for the link up them. Raise the bar, them can't take it down. Raise the bar, them can't take it down. Rum bar, white overproof rum. Ching!
Must be 18 years or older. Drink responsibly.
Everybody feel irate when they listen to irate. Everybody know
Talk. Give them a new thing to say, a new thing to say, yeah. New thing to say, a new thing to say, yeah. Them used to say, we never go nowhere. Know where them a go, where them a go, where them a go say. Kill them with the house, and I kill them with the clothes, and I kill them with the sport, and I kill them with the pose, and I kill them with the new car. When them see the ghost, and I kill them, it a kill them cars. We a do the most, and we a do fly in and a fly out. We a first class, them a do cold. We a stack the money in a account. Where them a top about. Kill it a kill them. Kill it a kill them. Them can't stop Jaja children. If God is for us, who can be against us? Who can stop me now? I upward progression. If God is for us, who can be against us? Who can stop me now? Like Martin Luther King would have started. My dream, my dream. My dream, my dream, my dream. Tell you my dream is to live my dream. Hear the most I in me sleep when me sleep. Tell you my goal, my goal, my goal. All of my goal is to reach my goal. Live a happy life, put it on me headstone. Nobody no fi cry over me dead. Look at me now, when them treat me less than gold. Put me in a box like a rectangle. Oh, oh. Look at me now, oh. Look at me now, oh. Look at me now. I me just tell you my life where them used to go round me, go round. No one used to come round me. My life was so lonely. Look at me now, look at me now.
Tell them Shuga.
Took me from my roots, tried to destroy my stem. They tried to cut down my branches, said them want to see my life end.
Irie FM, I did lick that.
The more that they multiply, the trunk and the roots will firm to the ground. I am ebony, ebony is strong, ebony survives, ebony is free. I am ebony, ebony is strong, ebony survives, ebony is free, free. From Kenya, Nigeria, Zimbabwe, Uganda, to the greater and the lesser Antilles. They took us from the motherland in shackles and chains to be slaves in the Caribbean. Whoa, yeah. We've been made now for a night. Rejoicing comes in the morning. Soon we'll be free. We are ebony. I am ebony.
Welcome back if you're just joining us. And oh my goodness, May 1st, Child's Month. And we've been having deep discussions about children, their influence, and of course, the parents' influence on the child and the child's influence on the parent. Nesbeth has really given us a really great description of how he relates.
And Shuga gave us a strong
Shuga,
story.
Why I'll know my heart like a buff bath.
So too did our music artist,
and
Blue
the original
Lyon.
Blue Lion, him no don't want to tell nobody if he's a parent or not. And then him a talk in a third person like
Yeah,
can't tell
I hear.
him. Blue Lion don't want to say that. Blue Lion.
It's actually probably fourth person because Blue Lion.
I tell you
is the third
something, boy.
person.
You need to talk. This is,
Look,
this is the 1st of April. Not the April, but the May. What's wrong with you, boy? You talk
All
to
right,
us.
what we're gonna do? We're gonna come back to the discussion, but
you have to tell us about the
we have
parenting
some
thing.
events happening on the weekend, so we're gonna quickly go to the telephone lines and we're gonna speak with Camille Buchanan, and she's gonna give us the details as it relates to Perry's Pure White Birth Night and Pre-Mother's Day event. Camille, welcome to the E-Buzz.
Thank you so much for having me. Good night.
Hi, Camille. How are you?
Hi.
Perry's Pure White Birth Night and Pre-Mother's Day event. Where is it? When is it? And who is on the bill?
All right, let's get into that quickly.
Go ahead,
the first Pure White Birth Night and Pre-Mother's Day event, it is scheduled for May 3rd. That is this Friday, May 3rd.
Yes.
And the location is the Examination Depot, and that's along the Spanish Town bypass. And we are going to transform that big open space in an entertainment village on the night of the 3rd, on May 3rd. And of course, there's 2 segments to the party. So the early settings will feature Grammy Award-winning group, the Manhattans, with lead singer Gerald Alston. Speaking of the Manhattans, we picked them up from the airport today, and they are extremely excited, raving, and ready to go. The second part of the party, it is going to be a big blast, because after 1 o'clock, the party is going to take a different shape, and we are, and lists and patrons will be rocking or dancing through the decades with Pearls International, Bass Odyssey, and Kilimanjaro. So it's pure excitement in the Old Capitol. You know, putting the spotlight on the Old Capitol. You know, putting the international spotlight on the Old Capitol.
What's the admission to get in?
The admission is $2,000 for general admission, and of course $4,000 for VIP.
I must tell you though, Camille, you're at the examination depot. So can I go to the examination depot, enjoy the event, and get my fitness and my license at the same time?
Absolutely, absolutely. No, this is right.
I really good because I didn't want my fitness start out long time. Nobody tell me no lie, no, Camille. If you can't work out, don't tell me no. I lie, she tell.
Pick up the license Monday morning. I'll make the arrangements. No.
No, you sound like a politician, Camille. I lie, you tell. Stop it. Stop it.
Morning, you'll collect the license.
Camille, you're too general in our workout.
Camille, it sounds
Gerald
fantastic.
Alston now perform while license are given. But you know, I must tell you though, Camille, it's a great move to get the Manhattans. We watched them perform
on the Love and
Harmony cruise, and they're absolutely amazing. I've also watched them perform at a beautiful pageant, the Dream Castle pageant in Yonkers, New York, and they are beyond amazing. So people coming out to see them.
Fantastic.
Yeah, man.
And it's not the first time in Jamaica.
No. Enough time.
Here before, I'm sure you've seen or heard them.
Right. Even somebody at Clark Kishima and said them I go.
Right. We wish you all the best though, Camille.
Listen to me, Kashima. You call them to and tell them to come, because this is the ultimate party for the year. And what makes it so good, we have never, the people, especially the people of St. Catherine, they have never ever gotten entertainment at
like
this
that,
level before in the Old Capitol. So, and it's reasonable because the entry fee is a good price, and it is something that all Jamaicans should take advantage of. Wait until they see what we do. Just picture the examination depot at this point, and by the time you close your eyes and wake up on Friday morning, you're going to see examination depot washed in pure white. It's going to look awesome. It's going to be great. It's going to be snowing in Spanish Town come Friday
Camille,
morning.
I tell you something.
Yeah, you're showing off a bit now, Camille.
No, she'll get hype. But you know, let me tell you something.
Cool,
I had a meeting here today, but right about now, Camille, let's just kiss and say goodbye. Baby. That's a Manhattan's hit right there, girl.
Nobody has ever said bye-bye to me like that.
No, but you know, let's just kiss.
It's let's just kiss and say goodbye.
That's
right.
Right.
All right, boss. I think you may have somebody to go to the event with.
I do.
Yeah.
And look, one thing, me not short, you know. If Shamara don't want to go with me, Shuga will go with me.
Camille will go with you.
Camille is there. Me not have to go there. Me go meet her
all right,
there.
Camille. So all the best. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot, Camille.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me. And remember, I encourage your listeners, and I know you have a lot of listeners to come out.
Hey, Camille, one thing before you go.
Through the decades.
Camille, one thing before you go. You are so important to me that, honey, you are my shining star.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
All right, then Camille, take it easy before he uses more of the
If we
Manhattan
start playing lyrics.
catalog.
Right. Look here.
All right.
Gerald, tell me something if you use it. You know.
Okay,
All
all
right.
right.
So big up Gerald.
No, we're having the Mother's Day Expo that is also happening on the weekend, and we're
problem that for
going
me,
to
no.
invite Ronisha James. Ronisha, welcome to the E-Buzz.
Ronisha.
Hi, thanks for having
Ronisha.
me.
All right, so Ronisha, just go ahead, talk to us about the Mother's Day Expo. When is it? Where is it? Who is on the bill?
And how
And
much?
is there an admission?
Admission, yeah.
All right, so the Mother's Day Expo is happening this Sunday, May 5, at the Jamaica Pegasus Hotel in the beautiful garden. And it's going to be absolutely spectacular. All right, so we have a lot of things in store that everybody's going to enjoy. All right, as the name suggests, this event is primarily for all the mothers out there, but the entire family is invited. Now, what we do, we provide an excellent platform for persons to come out and shop for that perfect Mother's Day gift. Because, Mother's Day is every year, and, some people might get a bit flustered trying to come up with ideas or
Right.
of ideas. Well, this is the perfect event for persons to browse and discover and get that perfect gift for mom. In addition to getting the perfect gift for mom, we also have other exhibitors that will be doing food sampling, so people can get meal ideas if they want to cook a special meal for their mom. We have personal care products that will be on display, beauty products, you name it, it's going to be at the expo. We have fashion, we're going to have wines on sale.
What?
It's going to be just amazing.
So they must sample pork.
Entertainment that's going to be happening as well.
Nesbeth, don't listen to that part.
Lots and lots of giveaways.
Yes.
We have exciting Miss Fabulous Mom competition
Uh-huh.
for all the mothers out there that want to win some amazing prizes.
Right.
We have a children's corner where children will be performing. And we have free goodie bags for the
Anything for the
100 mothers.
Anything for the Rastafari and them vegetarian sampling?
Wait, I didn't hear you.
Anything for the Rastaman, them vegetarian sampling, like a tofu, like a grass, like a vegetable, something?
Well,
why you hitching up? Nesbeth Bex, now come. So you go. In cross.
And there's going to be a variety.
What about pork? You have any pork? Yeah, we'll have pork pan sample. Nesbeth, cock your ears.
Food sampling.
All
okay.
right.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, Ronisha, anything else you want? You didn't tell us the admission. Is there an admission?
Yes, there is. So the admission is
What's the price?
$1,000 for adults.
Yes.
And it's $500 for children.
That's
so
very
affordable,
reasonable.
So everyone can come out.
Very
And
reasonable.
enjoy.
Well, we wish you all the best. We know that it's going to be awesome. And we wish you...
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And of course, as I said, everyone is invited. Ladies, gentlemen, everyone out there, bring out your mom. She's going to absolutely enjoy this event. And I also want to thank Jewel Resort, one of our sponsors, for partnering with us again this year.
Jewel Resort, which one?
Jewel Resort, Montego Bay.
All right. Okay, no problem. And there are two down there, the Hilton and the Jewel Grand. So big them up.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
All right,
Hi,
Ronisha.
Carol.
So we wish you all the best with this event on Sunday.
Big up my friend Carol Burke from Jewel.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, man. Respect.
All right, so that is Ronisha James, and she's the event manager, and it's all about Mother's Day Expo. It happens on Sunday, May 5 at the Jamaica Pegasus Hotel Gardens. So make sure you check it out. Now we have Nesbeth, Shuga, and Blue Lyon. We've been engaged in heavy discussion, so let's now find out musically. Shuga, Nesbeth, where can we see you perform? What does your itinerary look like? Anything specific that you're promoting at the moment? Nesbeth, Shuga.
Yeah.
Shuga? I mean...
No, me just have Bex me coming and you don't about the pork. Yeah.
Studio work. Just
Studio
work I'm going right now.
Right.
Anything you're promoting?
Album?
Any specific single?
Yes, album. Because I have no album yet.
Yes.
And I'm pregnant with this music and I can't
I hear you're about to have octuplets, which is about 9 or 10 picnic
You don't
one
have
time.
you have a
Can I tell
working
you?
title for the album? Or
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Just
not yet.
singles.
Yeah, but I mean, it's going in the direction that I want it to, you know.
It's most
control
important.
is here. Yeah.
Most important.
And that is very important to me. Because,
Absolutely.
you
So
know,
you have creative control.
Right.
And a lot of artists don't have that.
No.
Especially when they're signed to a major label and they tell them what they want because they think they can determine the market. So when you can have creative control,
it's a plus.
And you get the best results that way too.
And especially like hearing the songs that you're putting out now and the fact that you're open with your story. Not that you weren't passionate before, but we're getting your real raw emotions on your track. Right.
Emotions.
Yeah.
And you know, it's felt.
And that's what I want.
Yeah.
That's what I want, you know. And I find that it works better when I'm in a studio with musicians and everybody just put themselves into it rather than if somebody just call me and send me a track and say, Vice something on the track.
No,
that
that
have a
work out,
juggle in a put out next
Yeah.
month.
Yeah. Do you have a management now or? Oh, okay.
I have a team of people right now. I have to big up.
Big them up, man. Big them up and make them know.
Yeah. Big up Tiger. Big up Solid Agency.
Hi, Sharon.
Malkia. Yeah, man. So we're doing the work together right now, and like me say, I'm pregnant. I'm soon the baby soon born.
And regarding your foundation, Shuga,
Yeah.
for persons who are listening and they're thinking that it's a brilliant idea and they want to support the initiative,
Yeah.
how can they reach out to you to do so?
Sugabookings@gmail.com, SHUGA bookings@gmail.com. And on my social media handle is Shuga Music, SHUGA Music. Instagram, Facebook, everywhere. So
Same handle all places.
yes.
Yeah. And Nesbeth, we know recently you had canceled a tour. What prompted that cancellation, and do you have another tour in the pipeline?
Yeah, most definitely. We have some things that we were putting together. You know, finishing up now. So, you know, immediately after we finish, then the tour is going to be back on track. You know, I can't give you much detail as it relates to the tour like now. But as soon as it is back on track, then I will definitely bring forward the information to you. Now, of course, you know the album Amen is out there.
You're still promoting.
And we're still promoting Amen. And the people loving Amen, loving the number of tracks on it as well. Remove My Enemies, the track with myself and Popcorn, Agent Sasko, and, you know, more. But I also have a song that released today. It's called Bittersweet on the Sweet Music label, the same label I Remove My Enemies on. So myself and Kibaki and Singing Sweet and Dexter Dap and Massacre and some more is on it. It's a compilation. And the one you heard earlier on the Judgment, that the same rhythm Ibamar is on. It's called Overcome. And I have scattered dates, local and international, in the Caribbean and also in United States of America. And so I'm also in the studio too. I just came out with the video for Who Can Stop Me Now, the number 2 track on the album.
Amen.
So Who Can Stop Me Now, that video is out now. You can go on my Vivo channel and you see it. I also done I did a collaboration with a Ugandan artist called Chaisable. That is out as well. And so I do more work and more work. My kids motivated me so much. You know, they are my soul friends. Them are my friends.
I love that.
And I can go reason with them. You know, and it is a bittersweet, as my song is called. Because what I do realize, even before I've done it, when I put out me washing my daughter's hair, combing my daughter's hair, doing all the little stuff with my kids,
yes,
I know that it's a bittersweet thing. It's like you still have a parent out there that is still trying to figure out how can they get closer to their kids.
Especially teens.
Right.
Yeah, and
right.
so they will sit down and they will see that and it bring forth a joy. And I may probably do something that they will then take as an homework to go and enforce it. As well as it bring bitterness. Because some children or even parents is still hurt based on the home that they were brought up in and the way in which their fathers would have dealt with them in the past. So it kind of bring that bittersweet thing there. But the thing is, it kind of strengthened me to put it forward to make the system realize, make the people realize that we can do it. And I can be of example. And I know that the example, like I hear Blue Lion, I am really not really a certified therapist, whatever you want to say.
Therapist.
Therapist.
Yeah.
But this is it. I can
understand.
say this to you. And I would encourage anyone out there, because this I know, you have mental issues. You have people with mental issues. Some of the things that we deal with as a parent, not many people can handle it.
That's true.
Sometimes a parent will get up and say, okay, here we go on now. This is the calculation. 7 days make a week. But here you're not going to see me 3 of the days them. You're not going to see me 6 of the days. But not seeing me for 6 days is going to put 3 days meal on the table. There's no such thing as a good father. You can spend forever around the child, and if you cannot provide for that child, it brings you back down the ladder.
That's true.
So this is it. I would encourage anyone and everyone that is listening right now that if your parent have done something to you that you think it is uncomfortable and you really have that hatred in your heart for them, you need to fix it personally. The fact that you understand that them do something wrong, do not do something wrong to fix that problem.
Sometimes how do they fix it?
No, so this is it. This is what I would encourage them to do, because it will be a long-term problem.
Yes.
You know, when you think it is for today, how you sit down with your son or your daughter and cuss your mother, which is their grandmother, or cuss them your father, which is them grandfather, and then you expect them to look at you in a good light? There will
be a time.
They're gonna develop ages for your grandparent, but also them are gonna wonder, but father, my father hate film parent. It's not a good look for my father, I know.
Can you allow me to hate my parents?
That me I tell you, so it will
it's a spin-off.
So while I may say it is not something that is it is easier said than done.
Absolutely.
But it is best for you to seek help, and so that help that you will seek will teach you how to fix a problem of such, because the problem will not be for today, and you don't want it to go down a generation gap.
And as much as sometimes you may feel as if you are okay and you're doing well, the underlining issue is that you're troubled by the situation.
Yeah, and one can understand, even when you talk about it, they can listen to your tone.
Your tone.
It says a whole lot.
Your body language.
Your body
and
language.
everything, yeah.
So we understand you have broken, but I would encourage the system to make sure the people are living condition is way better than it is right now, because to whom much has been given, much is expected. You cannot give the people little and expect more from them. You're just fooling yourself. So a culture of excellence may I reach for, and I will continue to do my part, play my part, and
do what you have to
achieve that.
And a lot of people
Let's give Blue Lion
before Blue Lion, another thing that people need to do. You cannot do the same thing all the time and expect a different result.
Absolutely.
So you got to change up what you're doing if you want something different. Blue Lion.
Well, go on.
Your response, your response to Nesbeth's comments.
Here we go on. Titan, is a different type of being.
Yeah.
As if Titan's situation doesn't really compare to what Nesbeth was explaining. Titan has no relationship with the sperm donor at the moment. Yeah. And the issue, why his album title is what it is people, not him. Our thing is fine. People trying to connect something that's been disconnected and laid to rest a long time ago. That's really the issue.
No hurt.
No, it's fine. It is what it is. It is what it was. It had to be what it has to be.
That's amazing.
So, you know what I mean? So, but when people trying to put it in your ears, you need to call and talk. Well, first of all, how do you know the situation lies here and not over there?
Exactly. You have to get all the facts.
Exactly.
And when you get all the facts, you can determine.
You can't be a one-day psychologist. Where you get your degree from?
That's right. The only degree I know is in deodorant.
All right. On that note, I think we're going to quickly open the phone lines. We may can take one call. So the numbers to call are 974-5051.
974-5043.
Or 974-5079. So we're taking your questions, comments, or big ups. We have Nesbeth, Shuga, and of course Blue Lyon in studio. Any parting words, Nesbeth, Shuga, Blue Lyon? Any parting words?
Yeah, me I say I read from our place, so for this time around, I have to big up my community, Arnett Garden, and I am trying to plan something. I am planning something
for them.
For the kids them. You know what I say? I want to plan something that them must see that, because when I just talk for talk's sake. You know what I say?
Let's take this caller. Let's take this caller, Nesbeth, real quickly, and then we go back to Arnett Gardens with the big up. What's the call? You live?
I bless.
Yeah, man. Hail.
Blessed love.
Kashima.
Yeah, man. Big up.
Coffee. Go and give King my girl your song hot.
Who?
We have Shuga.
No, Shuga go in a coffee.
Yeah, and some people take their coffee without sugar.
So
we have
Shuga go in a coffee.
Shuga, yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Big up on yourself, man. Nesbeth.
Eli.
Go and do your thing, yo.
Go and do the good and go through.
You see it.
True.
Hey, but now shout out some people.
Go ahead. Real quick.
You see it. Marcus from Shuga there.
You have to do it real quick. We don't have no time. Real quick.
Yeah, man. And, the 22nd of November. I'm not
big up that.
All right. Well, caller, we don't really want to charge you for that ad, caller.
You're gone a commercial now.
Yeah, we goodly charge you for that ad.
Yeah. You see Blue Lion.
But back to Arnett
sound more
Gardens.
Trinidad you.
Yeah, man. Bless up Zimbabwe and the whole Arnett Garden, because they don't know when I segregate up the thing and go away at about Jonestown, Texas, all over the place. There's no sense, but have something planning. You know what I say? I have to big up my kids them because I love them like that.
Not big
you
them
know
up.
Me I say? I
and
love
big
them.
up
Some
yourself,
say Sakani,
Nesbeth.
some me I talk about Azania, some me I talk about Sahanja, me I talk about Aki, me I talk about Cherise. And me have to big up them mother.
I know kids. I lost count.
Let's not even go there. All right. But what may I say?
Yeah.
Some of us just have only one.
Yeah, some of us. But
some of us have none.
Bless up Team Nesbeth, Mikey in the house, and you don't know, Jummy, and bless up Eccentric, and hear me say, man, IRFM, thanks to the platform.
Yeah.
And thanks for just about everything you guys have done for Nesbeth and is doing for Nesbeth. Yeah, man. So I definitely have a blessing up. And me, as I said, I am playing my part.
Yes.
I'm trying to do as much as I can possibly do. And I do hope, I say it is enough.
And we're proud of you, Nesbeth, because you are a success story.
Indeed.
Yes.
Shuga?
I'm sorry you don't have a why.
That's all right, baby. If you want to help me,
but
link me later.
Big up Irie FM. Thank you guys so much for for the platform, like Nesbeth said. And big up to the listeners, the viewers. Check out my 2 latest singles, Phenomenal Woman and Champion, Bertha Records. You don't know.
Awesome.
Love.
Blue Lion.
Yeah, big up my managerial facilitators, Yard Style, Iva, JJ Wizzo, Rico, big up yourself. BlueLion.com. You can find everything for Blue Lion there. And last final words, Titan is a continuously evolving entity. So, therefore, Titan promotes being obsessed with improvement. So that's what everyone needs to do. Don't sit down and depend on government or whoever else. You need to do your part first to get where you need to go.
All right. On that note, we say a big thank you to everyone for being absolutely professional and we're early. So we appreciate and respect that. So thank you.
Nesbeth Reggae is my social media name.
Platform.
Nesbeth Reggae.
Nesbeth Reggae. On all platforms.
On all platforms.
Twitter.
And big up my sister Sharon.
Big up
Twin them and back of people down at jungle and it, girl.
All right, this is very important. We want to big up our sponsor, which is Worthy Park Estate Rum Bar Rum. Raise the bar.
Also, want to say big up to our production assistant, Shamara Preston. Big up to our technical operator, DJ Brian. Big up to studio engineer, Wilbert Crack Wisdom. Big up our live stream specialist, Garth Graham. And big up to Peter Broadbuck, keeping social media connected. That's our time. Mutabaruka is up next with The Cutting Edge. I'm Kishima Francis.
And I'm DJ Bones. I really Wilbert your name, Crack? Jesus, peace. Me no want that name.
Rum bar. White overproof rum. The new taste are the best.